I wanna be the very best, like no one else.
Hey! Cut to intro, Slate. Hello, welcome back to the Bucket of Awesomeness. My name is Phil, of course. Welcome to episode 3 of my collection Monday. Now, this was supposed to be up last week, but unfortunately things got in the way, so here it is today. Now, today we look at my Pokemon collection. Now, this isn't my trading card collection because that's going to be in a separate episode because that is so large. This is my video games, my plushes, and other bits and pieces to do with Pokemon. So let's start from the top, shall we? So, first of all we have this, which is my 1998 Pikachu. Now, I got this, I think it actually was in 1998, actually, it was a long time ago, 18 years ago now. And my mum bought this for me, I think it was my birthday or just randomly when we were out. I saw it and fell in love with it and she got it for me, and it's something that I've treasured for a long, long time. It actually went missing for a while, but, you know, I got him back a little while ago and, you know, he's pride of collection in my cabinet. Now, as you can see, because this is a Pikachu I got at university, things have changed slightly differently. You know, he's got a bit taller, a bit thinner. I wish I could know his secret. I could do with being a bit taller and a little bit thinner myself. I have lost weight, but, yeah, not as drastically as Pikachu. Now, then we go to the other side here with Pichu. Now, size difference, meh, because Pichu is the baby version, it should be smaller, but oh well, that's +2 size for you. But this is also because this is actually a notch-shaped Pichu. Now, in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there was an event where you could download a shiny Pichu and use that as an event to get the notch-tiered Pichu. Now, the notch-tiered Pichu is something that you couldn't transfer into any other game, so I do have Heart Gold and Soul Silver down there, and sadly that's where my notch-tiered Pichu remains because I can't get him off, which kind of sucks. However, I love this little guy. I think he's the cutest thing ever. Pichu is my favourite Pokemon purely because, well, he's so goddamn adorable. Now, at the same time, there is Pyro. Now, Pyro is the nickname I've given to my shiny Charizard here. Now, my friend Robin got me my Pichu last year for Christmas, but he also got me this. Now, this he gave me the year before, and he gave it to me early because my grandfather passed away. And, this cheered me up immensely. And I actually had just about completed the National Pokedex, and I went on and hunted and finally found a shiny Charmeleon and evolved it into my shiny Charizard. So, in the video games, that's my pride in my collection, and in my plushie collection, this kind of sits, king of the hill. Sorry, Pikachu. I do absolutely love him to pieces, and he's big and he's cuddly and he's quite soft, so that helps with the pillow go when I need to. Anyway, moving swiftly on to the rest of the collection. So, there are other little plushies as well. I have my little Snorlax down the front here. Now that I got off online actually. I got it from someone who had been an avid collector for many years, and they were having to get rid of some of their collection. And I picked him up relatively cheap, but he's actually a 1997, I believe it is, Pokemon Center release. So, although he's absolutely tiny, which I find quite funny, my Pichu here is one of the largest in my collection, and it's one of the smallest Pokemon. Yep, Snorlax is one of the largest Pokemon, and it's the smallest in my collection. Go figure. However, I love that little Snorlax, it's so cute. Now we get on to the other bits and pieces, some of them are quite weird. Now, we have a Koro down the front here from, I think it was either 1999 or 2000, it's when the Neo Destiny set got released. It's when Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver came out. So I think it must have been about maybe 2000, 2001, because the second movie I think had just about come out, so yeah, about 2000. And I bought that because it came sealed with the limited edition Steelix you got from Neo Genesis. Now that's upstairs in my TCG collection, you'll see that relatively soon. Now we move on to other bits and pieces. So, we've actually got a marble bag down here. Now, Pokemon did do marbles for a little while. It was something that was a craze over here in the UK for a little while. It kind of did it out. I got rid of my collection. I can't remember to whom or to where. I kind of regret it because I did have a few cool Pokemon marbles. But on the front there, as you can see, it's actually Dragonite. I really like that little bag. I use it to keep my games in. Now, I do have all the cases for these games, but they're off somewhere. I couldn't be bothered to get them all out. But I do keep them somewhere, except for Blue, Gold, Silver, and my English Fire Red and Leaf Green, because I didn't get those brand new. Now I do have Ruby and Sapphire, but they're upstairs in my Game Boy Advanced SPs because I'm using them to soft reset for a Torchic. But my shiny hunting is something I'll probably do in a future episode. But that's pretty much all my games down the front here, but we'll get onto those in a second because we also have, from the Heart Gold and Soul Silver games, the Pokewalker. Now the Pokewalker is something I wish they would do again. It was a little device that you could take out with you when you'd walk around. It's like acted like a pedometer, except you had to walk a certain amount of steps to unlock certain Pokemon with certain abilities. For example, on that you could get Pikachu that knew Fly and knew Surf, which which I found absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I'm going to use Surf. Pikachu! I do have the other ones, because I bought both Heart Gold and Soul Silver brand new, so I do have the cases, and I bought that, and I had the Pokemon each one. Now, the other case I had to show you was this, which is my Japanese Leaf Green. I did buy this brand new from Japan. It's my Japanese Leaf Green. I bought that primarily just for fun, just to see what it's like to play a game in Japanese. Incidentally, it's quite hard, because the text is in Japanese, it's not in English, and you can't change it. But if you go online, you can find guides, or you can buy a walkthrough, so that you can see the characters and know what the attacks are for certain characters, so you can play your way through the game. I bought it just, because I could, and because I thought it would be quite fun. At the same time, I wanted the Japanese Ditto for shiny hunting, but as I said, I'll get onto shiny hunting in a different episode. So I might as well get onto my video games, which are front and centre. It's something that it's a game I've enjoyed playing for many years, but back in the 90s, I wasn't allowed a Game Boy. My parents didn't like them, didn't think it was worth me having one, so I had to make do by borrowing other people's. So I borrowed Pokemon Blue, and I borrowed Pokemon Silver, and Gold, so I could actually play through the first 2 generations. The first game I actually owned was Pokemon Ruby, and now I completed all the way through, absolutely love that game. And I've bought every one since, well, at least one for every generation since. But I do own Pokemon Blue, I do own both Gold and Silver, as well as owning the Japanese Leaf Green. I own Fire Red in English and Leaf Green in English, as well as owning Ruby and Sapphire. The only thing I'm missing from the English side of that collection is Emerald for Generation 3. For Generation 2 I'm missing Crystal, for Generation 1 it is both Yellow and Red. When it comes down to Generation 4, I bought Pokemon Platinum. It's that time when I could borrow my sister's DS, and I was really excited because I finally could play Generation 4, and I loved it. I absolutely loved playing Pokemon Platinum. I put in, well over 300, nearly 400 hours in that game. I absolutely adored it. And then we moved on to Generation 5, and I played Pokemon White for a while, which is down the front there. And, I quite enjoyed that one. I didn't actually get around to completing White 2, I'm playing that at the moment. But then, of course, Generation 6 came out, and I had finally got my hands on a 3DS, so I was able to get Pokemon White, and I have logged nearly 700 hours in that game. I adore that game. I use it primarily for shiny hunting, hence why the hours are so high, but I've completed the National Dex, and with Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, which is the latest one to come out, we're waiting for Sun and Moon later this year, I cannot wait, I want to complete the National Dex again. So what I'm doing at the moment is on Pokemon Bank, using that to create a living Pokedex. So on Y and on Sapphire, I'm going around collecting every single Pokemon you can get. So far I've completed Generations 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. It's just 5 to go. 6 I did as I was playing through Pokemon Y, so just Generation 5 to complete, and I'm doing that at the moment. So when it comes to Sun and Moon later this year, I can literally just put them straight on, complete the National Dex, and I can get to shiny hunting and just, I want to catch them all. That's the objective of Pokemon, catch them all. I'm very nearly close to completing that, and I absolutely love it. Now, Pokemon's been a game I've enjoyed for many, many years, and I will enjoy it for many to come. And I've also enjoyed the other side of things, like the collecting side, hence why this collection has amassed. Now, this is quite a small collection, I'm trying to build it out soon. Now, when I said my TCG collection is going to be a different episode, there are 2 cards that are not, and these are my 2 PSA graded cards down the front. Now, I don't consider them part of my TCG collection as such, because I consider them more of a display piece. I love looking at them, and I had to get the Zapdos because when I first started collecting many years ago, my uncle bought me my very first booster pack, and that was a Zapdos Holo from base set. And unfortunately that went missing a long, long time ago, and I regretted it. So I went online, I found a PSA graded one to have on display. I do now own all of base set in card form, but this is the only one graded. And the cool Porygon was something I found online. I just liked the look of it, and I bought it again for display purposes. It's nice to have them floating around, and you'll see that in my comic book collection, which I'll do in another episode, where I've got a few graded comics. Again, I like to have them as art pieces on the wall. A lot of people, when they go and collect paintings, I like comic books, I love cards. It's the same thing really, it's artwork, and I love it to pieces. This is something I'm going to collect for many years to come. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to check out the others on my channel. And we've got more episodes coming up this week, and we've got much more coming from the future. As you saw, the Mythical Mew collection, I've got the Celebi box on pre-order. That will be here hopefully next week. So hopefully the end of next week you should have that episode up. If not, it'll be the week after. Until next time, goodbye!